This chapter begins the next phase of the endless loop, where horror slowly turns into awe and uncertainty. The survivors and the city are now intertwined, blurring the boundary between creation and creator. The tone is quiet, mysterious, and faintly unsettling, a calm world with something new stirring beneath its peace. Chapter 19, The Listeners. It started quietly. A woman in Bronzeville said she could hear the streetlights humming melodies when it rained. A bus driver on the north side claimed the traffic signals blinked in rhythm with his heartbeat whenever he passed the old loop. And at night, entire blocks would light up one window at a time, as if the city itself was trying to speak in code. At first, no one believed it. Power surges, coincidences, stress. But then the recordings began to spread, faint voices caught on security cameras, whispers layered under late-night radio broadcasts. Not haunting, not threatening, just aware. Amira called them, the listeners. People who could sense when the city was thinking. She was the first to notice the pattern. All the listeners had been near the church on the day the loop collapsed. Their dreams matched too. The same silver stairway, the same hum, the same voice repeating one phrase, light remembered becomes life. Nina met with a few of them in the old church, which now served as a kind of gathering place. One man said he could see faint words appear on walls when people lied. A child claimed the wind told her which buildings were sad. Others described visions of doors opening in the corner of their eyes, doors they were afraid to look at directly. Delgado remained cautious. "We spent months trying to close those doors," she warned. "If the city's building new ones, we can't assume they're friendly." But Amira shook her head. "It's not rebuilding the loop," she said. "It's remembering us. It's trying to finish what we started." Outside, the skyline shimmered faintly, the glass towers reflecting patterns that didn't match the clouds. The reflections moved slower, deliberate, almost graceful. At night, when the city lights dimmed, those patterns formed vast, swirling spirals of light visible only from above. Satellites caught them first, slow-moving, luminous symbols forming over Chicago like a living language. News channels called it a glitch. Poets called it prophecy. And in the quiet hours just before dawn, Nina stood on the rooftop of the church and watched the patterns form across the skyline. They pulsed gently, drawing together into a single vast circle of light that hovered above the heart of the city. For just a moment, it resembled an open eye. She whispered into the wind, not sure who she was speaking to anymore. "What are you becoming?" The breeze carried a faint answer, low and steady, barely more than breath, "What you always were, when you listened." The light faded with the rising sun, leaving only the soft hum of the living city, a lullaby for those who could hear it.